Hi guys, I'm gonna be talking about relationship versus kids, and you guys tell me which one is more important. Is it the relationship or the kids? Because nowadays, either the men or the women saying they're putting themselves first because kids gonna get up and leave the nest at some time and they're gonna be all alone because these kids nowadays are ungrateful. But for me, I don't think that's so. I know kids have their attitude and their live because it's different from in the days when people used to have kids and said, oh, the kids are my pension and kids would take care of their parents. But now I think life and time gets different. So kids end up like cannot take care of their parents. Some of them depends on the job they have, has children used to do before. But for me, I don't think you should put your relationship before your kids. Kids needs moral support. They need love and attention. They need guidance. And if you're not there to give them all these things, who's going to give them? Some of these kids, if they don't get all these things, they turn out like they keep bad companies. They turn out to stuff that you don't like. So for me, I'm going to give you guys a story. I have a child. She's 10. And I was a single mother. When um her dad and I broke up when I was 3 months pregnant. He was still there for the child, but we weren't together. So from 3 months, think of it, pregnancy until she was 6, it was us, just the both of us living together. There were people still around because she had half sisters and stuff that were there, but it was me and her in the home living alone, and I put her first. I dated, but it never worked out because sometimes guys would say, let's go to party, and I would say like, I can't go, I don't have no babysitter. And they would say, leave the child in the home, and I would go like, what kind of person is this would tell me to leave my child and go? So sometimes these are some of the things happen, and sometimes they would say, let's go away for a weekend, and I go, who am I supposed to leave my child with? Who leave them with anybody? But I wasn't comfortable until along came my husband, and I told him the story because I tell myself I won't be settling for no one if my child doesn't come some place in their life. And when I met him, I tell him, and he accepted, and we weren't living together. But whenever I'm supposed to go visit, he would say, bring your child. And I go like, so where's our time if I bring her? Because now I get a little comfortable leaving her with her sisters or her dad because she was 6. Although I wasn't 100%, I was like 50. But I said, okay, I have to have a life, you know. And he would say to me, bring her. And I go like, where will be our time? And he said, don't worry about our time. We'll have plenty of time. And I said, really? I will go and I'll bring her. And when we go, we still gonna have quality time. No physical attention. Yeah, no alone time we couldn't have because my daughter was there. And I used to ask him, and I used to say, like, there's no alone time, and I'm gonna go back home. We haven't seen each other for so long. How is this gonna work? He said, don't worry. And I used to say, oh yeah, he's pretending. But lo and behold, we living together. We got married, we lived together. And it's the same thing. Sometimes I want alone time, our privacy. He goes like, your daughter is here. We have enough time. And I go like, what do you mean we have enough time? And then sometimes I would say, like, why is he doing this? But in a way, I'm going to be honest. If he was thinking about himself, I don't think the relationship would go on. Because there would be a time I said I would have to choose. And I would choose my daughter. Because I love my daughter to death. But he didn't give me that opportunity to choose. He's the one who always choosing. So I don't know. So I'm thankful that I have someone who understands that kids need attention and love and guidance. Cause if we are busy talking and my child come and say, "Mommy," he would say, "Okay, go deal with her." And I go, "Really?" He said, "Yes, go along." But there are people I notice like, oh, I'm not gonna put too much in these kids because they're gonna get old and leave, and when they go, I'm gonna be all alone. So I'm making sure my relationship work and I have a relationship. And I said to myself, okay, if you do that and leave your kids all unattended, who's gonna give them that stability? Who's gonna give them all that love and attention? Who's gonna give them um, surety? If you don't give them as a parent, who's gonna do that? So that is what I don't understand. And these are some of the kids, when they don't have that, they end up in bad companies or they end up doing bad things. And then you guys say, oh, the kids them are this, and they stress you and that. But for me, I don't know. If it comes down to it, I don't know if I would choose my husband. I don't think I would. I'm not even thinking about it. My daughter would come first. And I don't think it's gonna come down to that. But what I'm saying, I see so many people choose relationship over men because they say they don't want to get old because kids gonna grow up and leave and go. And now they're taking time for themselves, enjoying themselves, and doing whatever they please while the kids are left home or with some family members or something. And I don't think that it's right. I know you have to have a life and everything, but if you don't give your child a life to go in this world to be strong and can survive or empower whatever comes ahead, who's going to give them that if you're not there to give them that? So, people, tell me, with you, who comes first? A relationship or your kids? Let me know. Like and subscribe, and please share this video so other people could make their comment or like my video. Thank you.